2012, I was, partied too much, ate too much, and I got quite overweight, and I was a bit lost and directionless. And a friend signed me up for a triathlon, and it was the hardest thing I ever did. It was brutal, it was miserable, but it was fantastic. And then, obviously, as you do, you start to fall in love with the sport. And I found out about Chris McCormack. This guy's won Kona a few times, read his book, and it was a real turning point for me, going, this is a sport I really want to pursue. And then, obviously, Macca X, or MX Endurance, as we are now, came up, and the thought of being part of a group of athletes with access to the resources that a world champion triathlete had created was incredibly appealing for me. And then I've made friends that I've now, some of my closest friends from around the world that I travel all the time with, stay with when I race. And it became a real network of people that I now consider my closest friends through the sport that I love. Because obviously, with my previous background, not many of my friends were into being active and healthy, so being able to find a whole group of like-minded people that had the exact same interests as me made my transition to the sport a lot easier, and probably is the reason why I stuck with it as long as I now have. We have world champion age group athletes, we have complete beginner athletes, we have athletes who are constantly pushing themselves by doing things like ultramans or ultramarathons. But at the same time, we have people who are on a journey like I was at the start. People who are nervous, people who are unsure, people who don't know the answers, people who are scared about swimming, people who are uncomfortable in lycra, people who are uncertain about what this sport is and how to do it. And I think that's the thing, again, is incredible about this community, is that whether you are a world champion or whether you are doing your first, we still have to swim and bike and run, and we need to work out how to do that together. No single person has all the answers. We're more than just a group of athletes. We have access to some of the greatest professionals in their fields. We model this off Chris McCormack's experience in the sport, where you need a field of people because no person has the answer, and we're able to leverage our numbers to help people find the information they need, get access to incredible deals and incredible products at a heavily discounted rate because there are so many of us.